of the two Seville stadiums. It was packed to capacity that night, and you really are going to see some sights. If per chance Spain score, then I'm quite sure the stadium will be rocked to the foundations. We've already experienced that down there. Now, in this city, Spain have not lost an international in 67 years. They played 15 internationals, drawn 2 and won the others, so that's a formidable record. That's why they came here, and the Spaniards just coming up now. Part of the reasoning was, one, the intimidatory nature of the crowd, and secondly, they're superstitious and they feel that they're never going to be beaten in Seville. Well, the Scottish camp is still reeling a little from the blow of missing 2 very vital players. And I think, not to go back over it again, Billy, but I think the psychological blow of missing a man as experienced as Kenny, Billy McNeil, is going to hurt the Scots, whatever anybody says.
Well, I think you're right, Archie, when you say there obviously will be a little psychological loss. But I honestly do feel that we've got players in this side that are capable of adjusting to the atmosphere. And that is one thing they're going to have to do. They're going to have to adjust to the atmosphere very, very quickly. I think Big Jock's kept the team in the dressing room just a little bit longer than he would normally do. And I think he's trying to take the pressure from them.
That's what it's like behind the goal. Poor Jim Leighton. It won't be so intense, I suppose, at the Spanish goalkeeper's end. And I think John Gregg mentioned in the pre-match he would really like to see Jim Leighton make an excellent save in the first few minutes of the game. Richard Goff, great deal of pressure in this young man, who had a very good run for Scotland at right back, then rather fell out of form, wasn't playing at all well for Dundee United, but now back to his best form. And apart from anything else, he will add height to the defence. Spanish team led by Luis Arconada, the goalkeeper from Real Sociedad. Controversial kind of goalkeeper, him who made that terrible lapse in the European final against France, letting a free kick slip under his body. Well, the Spaniards took a long time to make him forget that, but he has now, and he's back leading his side. 65 caps to his name. Of course, the Spaniards very badly affected by injury as well. And now Scotland the brave. Very impassive Scottish captain Graham Souness, who really loves this. Now the Spanish national anthem. Sight with smoke drifting above the stadium. People getting off the pitch. An army of cameramen, bandsmen, photographers. Spain very badly needing 2 points here. If Scotland could get just out 1 point, it will put them well on the way to the finals in Mexico. Number 5 going Kachia, the man who scored that extraordinary header at Hampden Park. They call him the butcher of Bilbao, by the way. He almost put Bernd Schuster out of the game, and of course Maradona suspended for 18 games, but back in favour again. When you talk to the Spaniards locally, of course, they're full of reservations and doubts about how they're going to perform against the Scottish team. Leighton, well, very important for him not to freeze. You saw the team there and these vital changes. If you've just come in and you saw Goff's name in place of Nichols and Steve Archibald in place of Kenny Dalglish, let me explain that they're both down with a foot flu. Hit them suddenly, I believe, yesterday morning. And whilst they trained on bravely, Jockstein did explain that they could hardly lift their legs. All energy sapped from them. I really do feel sorry for Kenny Dalglish, getting so near that 100th cap and only a goal away from an international goal-scoring record. There's Steve Nichols. Gordon's Dragons were one of the jokers of the side, Alan Ruff. And there's Charlie, who might come on, and Mr. Steen himself, getting what you might call a worm's eye view of this pitch. The game about to start, and of course the Spaniards know Steve Archibald very well indeed. Scorer of 14 league goals. A great favourite in Barcelona, where there's a kind of separatist movement. And some people are actually suggesting that it wouldn't be too bad for Steve if he scored a goal against Spain. They might absorb it rather well. And if you've been looking at your watches, you'll probably realise that we're kicking off late. Almost 5 minutes late. But the director is not showing us Jim Leighton's goal, but the penalty area is covered with oranges. So Jim, if nothing else, is getting a lot of vitamin C tonight. And I think the delay is because not all the officials have gone off the pitch. Fansman's still there. And the referee has gone down to the bottom. Our director resolutely refusing to put up that picture where the penalty area is littered with oranges, skins, cartons, and they're getting it off now. That's a shot of Paul McStay, who thankfully is now back in form. The referee, Michel Vautreau from France, the man who set off Kenny Dalglish last season at Benfica, gets the game underway. Davy Cooper. Alderson. Warren Johnson and Steve Archibald will be up front, the pair of them. That was bad. There's Cooper. Number 3, Camacho. Next day. McLeish wanted that back. Goff seems to be held back. Rather nervous looking pass by Richard Goff. Spaniards not amused by that kind of play, but in effect it does give Jim Leighton the opportunity to feel the ball, have a good look at it. That does help. There is a drummer here who actually orchestrates all the sounds. An incessant syncopation, and he's at the centre of it. And there is a booking immediately for Richard Goff. As Butraguano went down, the youngster from Real Madrid. Yeah, that was rather high. Well, it's not the ideal start we could have had, Archie, because we had possession of the ball and obviously we've given to them. But more importantly, we've given the referee the chance to penalise us very, very early, which I never think is a good start to a game. Yeah, that looked a very nervy tackle indeed. Free kick to Spain. McLeish. Looking good in the air. That's McLeish. McStay brought it down beautifully. Oh, superb play. Johnson on the far side. Cooper. The pitch is very slippy. It's curious that there was a difference of opinion between John Gregg and Billy McNeil about the pitch, but there were differences of opinion amongst the players themselves. Some liked it, some didn't. But it has been thoroughly soaked. Archibald didn't have the control. Goal kick. Arconada. Diego. Building it up very slowly. Gerardo. The man who presumably will mark Davy Cooper closely. Alderson, red flag, Paul McStay. Reversed that very well. Souness, now Bet. Alderson on a run. Oh, and he gets that away easily. Gerardo coming forward. There's Bet, makes amends. And notice how many players have been slipping already. Billy's still not found the feet yet.
No, I think one of the things, Archie, obviously they were worried about the state of the ground, but I think that it's present condition, a lot of water on it, at least the ball's going to sit down. One thing, Scotland have obviously started the game very, very confidently, and they're prepared to take it to Spain.
Ball. Well, it came off the header of Maceda, the sweeper, and he was a bit fortunate, went in the right direction for Maceda, again, a very good player. Away goes Johnston. Sounds of the bull ring now from a crowd. Here is Gallego. Doubts about his fitness before the start. Richard Gall very cleverly back that way. Souness, McStay, that's good play by Scotland. Davy Cooper. Alderson. Doing exactly what the Spaniards were doing seconds earlier. Richard Goff. Right to the outside, and Paul McStay can't keep that in. Ball skidding somewhat. Roberto. Maceda. Maceda. Put away by Goff. Only Archibald and Johnson up front, of course. Maceda did that beautifully. Big man from Gikon. Away goes Gallego. Rather hesitant, nobody there for Spain. Can the shot come on? It does, and a great save by Leighton. Has it gone in? It just passed, and surely I would have thought the goalkeeper was impeded. A great save by Leighton initially. And there, number 11, Close, the youngster in the side from Barcelona. What's his shot? Whistling in. Leighton doing very well to parry it. He did exactly the right thing coming forward, and that was very close indeed, Billy.
Yeah, I think we can put that down to a let-off, Archie, because really all I had to do was direct his header towards the goals we would have lost. But a very, very interesting shot, actually, because it swerved all over the place before it came anywhere near Jim Leighton. Free kick to Scotland.
About 7 minutes gone. Alec McLeish. Bet. Tunis. Alderson. Oh, very poor pass by Alderson. Close inside. That ought to give confidence to the Spanish. Well, he may have been brought down, Roberto, but I did think he made a meal of it. They take that very quickly, and that's wasted. Not at all easy for Richard Gough to come in under these circumstances. Arthur Alderson. Bet, of whom there are many rumours coming back to Scotland. Miller. Get the impression they're trying to soothe each other the way they're playing at the moment after that let-off. I say at first I thought it might have been impeding, but the replay confirmed that it was a miss. Geraldo. Good tackle by Ben. They wanted a bang. Good for Glenn Watcham, number 9, the sensation of Spanish football this season. Ben should have this covered and does. Not a free space in the stadium tonight. 72,000 people. No free kick. Certainly not a free kick against Scotland, for Scotland. The referee, as I said, Michel Vautreau from France, the man who sent Kenny off against Benfica. Exactly 10 minutes gone, no scoring. Johnson, who's usually very good in the air indeed. Nice ball by Cooper Johnston. Very hard tackling there by Camacho. Real Madrid defender. It'll be a throw to Scotland. Notice the mobility that when Spain played well, they only came on in the latter part of the game.
Well, that's right. An interesting part of this game, actually, so far. Scotland seem quite prepared to play the ball calmly. That suggests to me that they've got a confident frame of mind, which is always, for my way of thinking, a good sign, particularly early in the match.
Graham Souness to Johnston. Celtic teammate there, Souness. Neat run there and taken away. Marceda getting in. McLeish. Cooper. Alderson. Subed. Going in one of his runs and he gets away. That's not a bad ball. Archibald missing it entirely. Ooh, that's dangerous. Johnston. Wally Day trying to go for it. Put away there by Cross. Spain on the counter-attack. I think somebody was saying earlier that Graham Souness relishes this atmosphere because he gets it virtually every week in Italy when he plays in front of average crowds of 50 to 55,000. Alec McLeish. No, I think the ball's gone over. Some people were doubting Alec's fitness for this game. He's just been back after a long illness. long injury, and during the Scottish training sessions they were putting him through special sprint tests. Obviously a very key man tonight. Off the head of Bet in defending, that's a corner kick. Bet right back in that central defensive position. Roy Kachia coming forward. He is very good in the air, as witness this. Had run through there by Gordillo, and up he came, bothering the two Scottish defenders. It goes loose, and I think the Spanish player, yes, close it was. Close pushing free kick.
1-1 at the moment, Archie. They seem to be allowing the big lad Gordillo on the left-hand side a bit of room to run into, and he's not bad at going at people with the ball, and he's causing just a couple of little bits of bother there. It's something obviously we'll have to maybe just pay a bit more close attention to it.
All right, here's Willie Miller. Goff. Unfortunately, he had that early booking. Well, not too unhappy playing like that. Spaniards bearing down on them. Ben challenging and gets in there. Neatly done. Archibald to Bet. Well, got a little unfortunate. Number 7 Senor has had a hand injury. Senor from Zaragoza. Playing in midfield tonight, but he's more commonly recognised as an attacking fullback. Willie Miller right in the heart of defence again. Header could have been better. Goff. Well, the referee has given a free kick. Now, Petr Gueno, good tackle there by Sunis. Picked up there by Senor. And Ben comes in. Obviously going to be a lot of pressure from both sides. There's the slip again. Away goes Paul McStay. Judged that well. Albinson, a very good tackle there though by Gerardo. Doesn't make contact. Just over 15 minutes gone, there's still no scoring. Graham Sunis, who so often is the source of the quality play in the Scottish side. Doesn't mind coming away back deep for it. He plays as if he hadn't a nerve in his body. There he is again, Sunis. Alderson. Cooper trying to come forward, and Cooper really has been changing wings frequently.
Yes, I thought earlier on actually that Big John had him over the other side of the field to maybe protect Richard Goff just a little bit, because this lad Gordillo picks the ball up, makes good runs, and I think Big John earlier on was perhaps trying to kill his ground and not to give him room to provide any threats there.
McLeish to Alderson to Bet. Sunis. Miller. Well, he had to do that. Ross was bearing down on him. Archibald, a neat touch. Boris Johnson. McStay, I'm not sure whether he went over his ankle or not, but Spain on a counter-attack. And number 6 got Dio looking very good. Billy?
Well, at the moment, actually, there's an obvious threat to us on the left-hand side. Obviously, we've got to cope with that, but to be fair to Jim Layton, it was a nice, comfortable save. Certainly, it was a long-range shot, but it was a nice, comfortable save.
Yeah, he got behind it. He eased himself up. Wanted to make contact. And that was commitment. There he is. Oh, I think Jim knew well in advance what it was going to be like tonight. Another test for him. Senor's corner kick. Archibald. Oh, he didn't tackle that one well. Well, this is a man who's been causing a lot of damage. Gordillo. Forward again. And away by McLeish. Scotland really under pressure. Johnson far too hasty with that pass. Must say Scotland just at the moment looking a little unsettled. Will he have to apply the minds the right way to this and come through it? Spain looking very confident. Camacho. Lot of pace in that. Gordillo. Well, it's not as if Richard Gough has not played in these kind of atmospheres before, which he's done very successfully. But Dundee United, Cooper, here's Souness. Cooper on the outside. Archibald. McStay, who's been playing very intelligently so far.
Yeah, started the game off very well indeed, actually.
Bet. Archibald. Alderson. Little short with it. And free kick to Scotland. To put up a bit high. So, Graham Souness planning to take this with Bet. And I know the Scottish team this morning were practicing their set pieces. I think they might have got a little tic-tac from the bench there. Cooper to take it. And nobody challenges. Wow. The man who got his fair head in the way was Maceda. I think he must have thought somebody was coming in at the back, and there's 20 minutes gone. There's no scoring, and we have another David Cooper corner. David, I hasten to add, has never been in a losing Scottish side. It's not bad, Maceda and Maceda both going for that. Not a Scottish player there. Gough is in. Not a bad shot. Spain on the break. Alderson, brilliant tackle. Now there's the tackle on the left again. 1-2, and Bet. Very Cavalian. Billy, I think they'll try to catch us like that, won't they?
Yes, that was a superb challenge by Arthur Alderson, because had they not got the ball, they're actually in a very, very difficult position. But still, there's a definite threat just down their left-hand side. This